Hello friends, we are studying Science and Technology Part 1 for Standard 10. Chapter number 2, Periodic Classification of Elements. Students, in last lecture we have studied Dobberiner triads and Newland's law of octaves. Okay. Now today we are going to study about the Mendeleev's periodic table. What is Mendeleev periodic table? See here, first point, he arranged elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses. How he arranged the elements? He arranged the elements in increasing order of their atomic masses. Second point, he found that the chemical and physical properties of elements showed repetition after certain interval. Means some of the chemical properties of elements shows repetition after some interval of time. Okay. Some interval means particular after some particular elements, again the next element shows the same properties. Okay, so in that way it showed repetition after certain intervals. Okay, then next third point, he could arrange all known 63 elements according to their properties and created the first periodic table. Then next point, the vertical columns in the table are called as groups and the horizontal rows in his periodic table called as periods. Students, you can see here in the figure given alongside, you can see Mendeleev's periodic table. In that, here written periods, you can see the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. These are horizontal rows which are called as periods. Okay, and the vertical columns, that is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, okay, and eighth. Likewise, these are called as vertical. These vertical columns are called as groups. Okay. Now see what is Mendeleev's periodic law. This law is very important. The physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic masses. This is important word in this definition. What the physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. Now students, see here, you can see Mendeleev's periodic table clearly. In that, periods and groups are shown here. These horizontal rows, there are 7 periods, and vertical groups, there are 8 groups. Okay, and afterwards these groups were again divided into A and B subgroups. Now students, in this figure you can see here this box, that is Dobberiner triad, shown by the symbol, means boxes in which horizontal and vertical lines are given. Okay, so these are the Dobberiner triads. This is lithium, sodium and potassium. It is the first Dobberiner triad. Then secondly calcium, strontium, barium, again sulfur, cerium and tellurium, then chlorine, bromine, iodine. Okay, so likewise the Dobberiner triads also have some space, also have some place in Mendeleev's periodic table, and all the known elements at that time were all arranged into this periodic table. Okay, no one element remains at a side. Okay, every element got a place in this table. Also Mendeleev kept some blank places, the elements which were not known at that time, means the elements which were unknown to Mendeleev. Okay. Main features of Mendeleev's periodic table. First point, horizontal rows in periodic table are called periods. There are 7 periods from 1st to 7, 1 to 7. Properties of elements in a particular period show regular gradation from left to right. It means students in that 7 periods, in any of the period, we can see properties of elements in particular period show regular gradation. It means some of the elements in periods show the some of the properties which are increasing or decreasing, okay, from left to right in period. Vertical columns in the periodic table are called as groups. There are how many groups? There are 8 groups numbered from 1 to 8, are further divided into A and B subgroups. Merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev was the first who successfully classified all known elements Mendeleev kept some blank places in his periodic table. These vacant spaces were for elements that were yet to be discovered. He also predicted properties of these elements. Students, we have seen in the Mendeleev's periodic table, he kept some vacant spaces, that is blank spaces, for the elements which were yet to be discovered, means the elements at that time which were not discovered. For that elements also he kept some vacant blank places, okay, spaces in his periodic table, okay, and he also predicted the properties of these elements. See students, it is also important point. He predicted properties of all the unknown elements, okay, for which he kept blank spaces. So these elements are the 3 of these unknown elements were given the names. The first element is known as, he named the first element as Eka boron, second element named Eka aluminium, and third element is were known to known, that is Eka silicon, okay. Now from the neighbors and their atomic masses. Next merit, atomic masses of some elements were revised so as to give them proper place in the periodic table in accordance with their properties. For example, the previous determined atomic mass of beryllium, that is 14.09, was changed to a correct value, that is 9.4, and beryllium was placed before boron. Next merit, when noble gases were discovered later, they were placed in Mendeleev's periodic table without disturbing the position of other elements. Students, here you can see in the table merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. Property, Eka aluminium, gallium, okay, predicted and actual. Now at that time he named the first element which were not known. He named that element as Eka aluminium, okay. He predicted the name of that element, that is Eka aluminium, and afterwards now means in today's day-to-day life we call that element as gallium, okay. So he predicted some of the properties about this element given here, and actual properties also given here. You can compare these properties, okay. Students, there were some demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table are given. The first, the whole number atomic mass of the elements, that is cobalt and nickel, is the same Therefore, was an ambiguity regarding their sequence in Mendeleev's periodic table. Means Mendeleev was somewhat confused for the places of cobalt and nickel, because if we take atomic mass number of cobalt and nickel as a whole number, so which place, which sequence, means first preference is given to cobalt or nickel. Okay, it was the ambiguity regarding their sequences in Mendeleev's periodic table. Then second demerit, isotopes were discovered long time after Mendeleev's put forth the periodic table. As isotopes have the same chemical properties but different atomic masses, a challenge was posed in placing them in Mendeleev's periodic table. Students, you know what is meant by isotopes. Isotopes are the elements which have same atomic number but different atomic mass numbers. So isotopes were discovered long time after Mendeleev's put forth the periodic table, means after the Mendeleev's periodic table. As isotopes have the same chemical properties but different atomic masses, a challenge was posed in placing them in Mendeleev's periodic table. Means it was the problem to place the isotopes of the elements in the Mendeleev's periodic table. Okay. Then next demerit, when elements are arranged in an increasing order of atomic masses, the rise in atomic mass does not appear to be uniform. It was not possible, therefore, to predict how many elements could be discovered between two heavy elements. Students, what is this demerit? When elements are arranged in increasing order of atomic masses, the rise in atomic mass does not appear to be uniform. Means rise in atomic masses is not uniform. Okay. And it was not possible, therefore, to predict how many elements could be discovered between two heavy elements. Okay, that was not known. The next, hydrogen shows similarity with halogens as well as alkali metals. On considering this, it cannot be decided whether the correct position of hydrogen is in the group of alkali metals or in the halogens. Means students, from this demerit we can understand that there was no fixed position for hydrogen is given in Mendeleev's periodic table, because sometimes he put the hydrogen with halogens and as well as with alkali metals. Okay, so there was not fixed position for hydrogen in the Mendeleev's periodic table.